topics. I watched a video the other day of a woman explaining her near-death experience. Super kind of compelling story. I'm on the search for what is life after death, or what happens in the spiritual world, or what happens when we die. So I feel like stories of near-death experiences or angels or anyone's interpretation of that like helps me find answers to that question. I love talking about this or hearing about it either way. Any insights you guys want to share would be sweet.
Well,
Mhm.
I
I'd
know
love to
that,
hear what Jeremy has to say about the topic.
yeah, well, there's, there are different kinds of angels, right?
Hmm.
There are angels that are more, I guess you could say, like our familiars or our friendlies. So, like our guardian angel, that is at a different kind of ranking to other angels. And I had an experience once where I've always had a guardian angel that was took the form of a bear, and so our subconscious minds will fill in the form. So the uh, the angel might not actually, our guardian angel might not actually be the form that we think it is, but our subconscious mind does a projection to fill in the space, if that makes sense.
Mm.
And
You can
so,
explain.
well, it's kind of like when we dream, we have different dreams where our subconscious mind fills in the space in our dreams, right? And so, if you imagine that there's something that has a form that maybe we don't can't quite consciously comprehend, and so our mind can fill in the blanks. Our mind makes up something, a form for for it to be housed in.
Hmm.
And so, for example, I had a dream where it was a lucid dream, and I was where my bear friend, my guardian angel that would appear often as a bear, usually a white bear, and it appeared. And at one point in the dream, I ended up reciting some alien script, and
Hmm.
so I was speaking in a just automatically. It was just speaking in such a way, and then there was a I visualized a triangle of fire, and so as I was saying those words, those alien words, and then my bear guardian angel friend was surprised. So I was doing something that my guardian angel bear friend didn't really know.
Hmm.
Yeah, and so but there's all sorts, right? And guardian angels, there's so many different types of angels. And
Yeah.
so sometimes our mind will fill in the blank. So for my guardian angel, one that takes the form of a bear, it's not actually a bear.
Hmm.
It takes the form of the bear for my subconscious.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And Mason?
I mean, what I'm thinking about when you're saying all that is I was talking to someone recently about the subconscious and their fear and how the mind or some part of the mind fills in blanks when they have a fear. This person was telling me that they have a fear of weapons and firearms and guns. They said that in their family, they were told like not to go near firearms, not not to have anything to do with them. That they're very dangerous. So they were
Mm-hmm.
told that, and that instilled some fear. And then that person was not taught how to use firearms or how to be safe around them. There was no education, so there was just this fear. And they said that when they were triggered by firearms, like if they saw one or there was hunting going on or something, that their mind would imagine like the gun would pick itself up and like shoot somebody. So that's not possible, but we were just discussing how the mind like really made that up, an irrational, non-logical thing where a gun's going to pick itself up and attack somebody because they just had this fear about weapons with no solid understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so so that's like a fear-based type of thing of version of what we're talking about. But what you're talking about is super interesting. I don't know if it's my imagination when I'm picturing all this stuff, like when I picture like my higher self fighting through my problems in a strength way, or sometimes I think about it like an anime show. And is that like purely my imagination, or is that some thing you're talking about? Is that some angel like speaking some language to me that it knows I'll understand? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking about when you're talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have any experience in a time when maybe where there was going to be some danger and you had a voice or something that alerted you to the
Mm-hmm.
danger?
I have one
Yes.
experience also. Yes. Say, go ahead, Kayla.
Well, I'm not going to talk about it, but that's definitely happened to me where like something bad was going to happen and like there either was a physical presence of someone like pulling you back or that you heard a voice telling you how to navigate the situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, where do you think that came from?
I think it came from a higher source. Like obviously it was not a three-dimensional source. Like it was almost like something reaching through and being like, "Hey, stupid, you gotta think about this for a second."
Yeah.
I have a little bit different experience. When I was working in one company, we had a Christmas party and we stayed for one weekend in one hotel. And I entered my hotel room, and after party, I went in bathroom. I take a shower, and after, uh, of course, I was naked. Something attacked me. So I was on the floor maybe 2 hours. I I can't move. I can't be loudly. Someone asked for help, and then I was just thinking, and came to me one voice, ask Azrael for help. So I prayed to Azrael, and in 10 minutes, it was away. This what attacked me. I don't know. It was a very curious, strange situation. But I was 2 hours on the floor and I can't move. I can nothing. It was bizarre. And I until this time I never heard about name Azrael. So when I came to home, I googled it. Which angel is this? Huh? So I saw that is I think angel of death. So yeah. So some dead soul attacked me in this hotel, and yeah,
Yeah. That's great. Great
yeah,
that, and it's interesting how the angels can reach out to
yeah,
us and we can
yeah.
reach out to the angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's pretty scary when you have an energy attack.
yeah, before, not now, not anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. When I was new in these things, and open it for me, this world. So I didn't knew how to protect me yet, and
Yeah.
everything came to me.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And so now you know how to protect.
Yes, I know already. It was 20 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and so angels have that ability, right? So because they're beyond time and they're beyond space. And so we have that ability. We can connect with the angels, or the angels can connect with us. And
Mm.
so that's something that often with people, if they experience sleep paralysis, where they are asleep and
Mm.
then they wake up, but their body is still asleep, then that
Mm.
is often when people can also, when they can also call out to the angels, and the angels can help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. But I have many experiences, but this one was really like dangerous one when I was like lost in the situation because I didn't knew what's happened, and I I I I, I can't move. So it was bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah, it paralyzed you.
Yeah, paralyzed. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's can be really scary when that happens.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was. Yeah. And when you are in the hotel, you can't call someone for help because you are alone in the hotel room. So yes,
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. So they helped me.
Yeah.
I seem to hear a lot of people have energy attacks in hotel rooms specifically.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, because many souls let their blueprint, or how can I say this? So they come back after when they die. Yeah.
Yeah, and they leave an echo of their space.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
Yeah, it is. And that's I don't know if it's just hotels, but sometimes, things can happen in hotels where if somebody dies, then there's an
Mm-hmm.
echo
Mm-hmm.
of them, like there's an impression of the experience that's left there. And
I think
sometimes,
even if someone just has an emotional moment, like
Yes.
yeah,
any
Yes.
kind of emotional moment.
Yes. I think
yeah,
unprocessed something. Yes, traumatic.
yeah. And if they die there, then their death, there's an echo left there in the walls, but also sometimes the person can still be there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember one situation, but it's not about angels, but about souls. I have many experiences with souls, but this one was a little bit sad. I had interview in Germany for work, so I was in one old building from Second War, and it was little balcony there, and I was sitting down with woman opposite me, and I saw this balcony, straight up. So the woman started to interview me, and in the second time, I'm looking up on this balcony, and um, it was one guy from Second War there, and he was doing on me, shh, shh, like be silent, don't speak. And I felt his fear and all how he was scared. It was a very young boy, and okay, it was so sad for me that I lost also this interview because I was not focused, because I was all the time focused on him. So yeah. So
Yeah. Was it the ghost?
Yes, it was ghost of young. He was from army, I think, because he has army clothes and all.
Okay.
And yeah, and from the Second War, yeah. So
Yeah.
and I remember till now his feelings, how he was scared. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. There's, I remember once when I was in London, I mean, London has a lot of ghosts. And
Mhm.
once I was on the train, on the tube, and there was somebody screaming, and I heard her screaming in the distance. And
Mhm.
then the train, we passed by this person. She was just standing there screaming, and the
Mm.
train went past. And so I looked around to see if anybody else heard, and no one else heard her. But I
Mm.
found out that there was somebody who was killed there.
Oi, oi.
Yeah, yeah, not
Mm.
very long ago.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's really scary. These are like, I wouldn't know how I would react if I saw these things. I've never seen an angel, or I've never seen a ghost.
Mhm.
I've had a sleep paralysis 3 times, and only one time it was really super intense. Um, but I don't know what that is. It felt not like angels. It felt like they were bad experiences. And I don't understand the paralysis part. I don't know what that is. I don't, you know, I don't know what's going on when that stuff is happening.
Also, I saw angels many times, like spirits, and once I saw angel like human when he rescued me. So from this time, I believe about angels, and I started to looking for books and like deep in this world. So it was when my grandmom died. I was very sad, and I was not focused about world. I was only in my head, and I went on railway station to visit my friend, and I waited for the train, and I don't know why, how, and why also, how I came in one spot who can crash your train. And I don't know how I came there, because I was not with my mind on the railway station, but I was somewhere in other world. So in one moment came to me one very tall man. He was all black, black coat, black hair, and he took me with his hand. Uh, he was behind me. He took me with his hand from this spot back, and he told me, he whispered me in my ear that I have to be more. I have to. Leila, help me. Kayla, sorry.
Be more
Uh,
careful
yes, be more careful. Yes,
and take
and
care of
I
yourself.
can, yes, and I was in shock, and I opened my eyes. What's happened? And I look at him in left side, and he was walking away. And I'm looking in the right side, and there was the train coming. So I looking again on left side, and he was away. And there wasn't exit. There was only wall. So, and I felt it was angel, because I told also to Kayla that I don't like, I have my private zone, and I don't like when someone come to me in my private zone without that, okay, I let this person come inside. But with this angel, I felt safe. It was very warm feeling, and I don't know how to describe, but you know when you meet angel, you know.
yeah,
So you believe, Ingrid, that angels are real, and you think like you believe that angels are there
Yes,
helping you
yes.
or helping people. Yeah.
From this time till this time, I wasn't believe about angels, or I wasn't focused on for spirituality. This was experience which changed my for the life.
Yeah.
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 So I believe, and after all, open it for me many things, and I saw them before, and I see them also now, mostly. Yes. When I, yes, when I focus, or when I pray, or when mm, I don't know, speak with them, I feel them, I
Mm-hmm.
see them.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's it's hard to be sometimes I feel like it's hard to just believe things when somebody else tells me or when somebody else tells you. But this thing that where like Ingrid or like you're having this experience that's like difficult to put into words and it has these feelings and it's like very personal to you. So I've had that process go on many times in life where I feel like the spirit is talking to me, or maybe I saw a ghost, or maybe like something is happening, and it's like very difficult to figure out and difficult to like explain to other people, but it's kind of life changing. So I
Hmm.
hearing different people go through like that process, like that's what I believe in. That's what I like the way that you're describing this situations and how it was. Like I've
Hmm.
felt that in my life. So I'm like, that's what I believe in you when I hear this. I find that like very interesting. And like how life can change too in this like,
Yeah,
experience.
thank you. And it was also funny because uh, I was with my dad after. It was in Christmas time in the shop with books, and I found one book about angels, which dragged me. But I told to myself, of I had spent so many money, I can't buy this book now. Maybe later I will buy it. And I was with my dad, and he wasn't by my side when I saw this book. So it was 2 days before Christmas. And under Christmas tree, I found this book. My father chose this book for me without that he saw me, that I was looking on this book. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I find that so interesting. Like I even like feel something when you tell me that. Like it's like
Yeah.
and I feel like this is a choice. Like I feel like at this moment we all have this choice where it's like, could that just be a coincidence? Maybe it and or some reason why, right? Or we choose like this is like some sign from an angel, it's some synchronicity. And when you choose to like follow the path that way, oh, this could be like a trail. Like I feel like it matters. I feel like it leads a little different way than if you just say, oh, well, it's coincidence, and then you.
I don't believe
It's
for
super interesting.
confidence.
Yeah.
Um,
Say that again,
mm,
Ingrid. I missed the last thing you said.
that I don't believe about coincidence. I think things happen as should be. So
I find
if you,
the more synchronicity I see everywhere, and every time I like believe that and it has that feeling, the less I believe in coincidence. Like you're right. I almost don't believe that anymore.
mm,
Almost. It's really cool.
mm, yeah.
So I'm wondering about for the other subject of near-death experiences. Have
Mhm.
you either of you had a near-death experience?
Uh, I'm going in heaven sometimes for visit my family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sleeping, and I know that I'm going there. I saw how my family or my grandma, my grandfather, and other members of my family, they are living there. I saw their house, I saw the nature, and when I came maybe third time, they were already angry because they told me that it's not my time yet, and I am not allowed come there.
Yeah.
But I just come when I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I miss them, and yeah, but it's very, I remember this house, it's very beautiful. They have beautiful lake beside house, and they can swim there. They have big garden. Yes, it yeah, very bizarre but very beautiful experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
You feel you're close with your family when they were
oh, yeah,
like
but I
these
have,
members when they're alive, when you're together,
yeah,
you guys were very close. You missed them.
yeah, yeah.
You think this experience helps you, like with that,
Y-
like with
Of
death? You think
course,
that
yes,
yeah,
of course, because then you know that exist other world, and is not end here. So you just going in other dimension or in other world to your soul to live. And I believe that we are here for, like in the school, to learn things, to experience things, and then we come back home.
yeah,
If
it's so interesting.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had an experience where I was in Adelboden and there was a set of ruins. I was there on tour with a band called Take That, and
Mhm,
we were having a couple days off there, and so I ended up we were partying until late in the night, and then I ended up walking to some ruins, so some Stonehenge,
mhm,
and so I was sitting. There's a foresty area kind of above the Stonehenge, and I was there meditating and going through ruins, the ruin script. And so at one point, all of a sudden, it all opened up to be golden color.
mhm,
It was golden light, and they were all like relatives of mine, and they were like, it was like an old family, and they their message to me was that to let things go,
mhm,
like I can let them go.
mhm,
And so it was quite profound in the fact it was this golden light place that they had, I guess, kind of like Valhalla or something, but it was a version of nature where they
mhm,
were, but it was golden light.
mhm. Yeah, golden light is usually also Archangel Michael.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, yeah, that's cool also.
yeah, yeah. So it was. I didn't realize old relatives. They were there, just
Mm-hmm.
waiting for me. Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I've heard people describe spiritual experiences with gold and light before, and it's interesting that we're obsessed with gold, on the planet. Like we love gold jewelry, and it's so valuable, and I've heard it's a
Yes.
spiritual conductor. I went to Thailand, and some of the temples, the top of them are like painted in gold, they said, because they believe it's maybe gold is a good
That's
spiritual conductor
and
or
yes, and also gold healed people.
mm,
The color, and also when you have gold on your body, it helps to to function of your body, that you are more healthy. For example, my grandmom always did, when she felt bad, she took her wedding ring, gold, and you can try it if you have a gold ring. You can try it and push or drag your golden ring on your hands from moment. I have to check what, because sorry, my English, I'm speaking after 18 years English again, so sorry.
You're doing really well.
On the
You do-
Yeah, thank you. On the palm, you drag this more times this golden ring, and if we'll make black lines, it's mean you have some infection in your body. If makes nothing, you are healthy, and always it works always.
like see that or try that. That's just,
Yes,
or I
you
want to
can
learn
try.
more.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Black
So
lines on your
yes.
hand, eh? Like
On
this?
palm, no, in palm. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. You drag quickly your golden ring, and if you have one black line, something unhealthy is in your body.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't have a gold ring right now. I'd love to try. I'd love to see if I
Yeah,
how this works. If you have a cold or you're whatever.
yeah. It works
But
always.
yeah, this stuff we're talking about, I feel like I wish everybody should know, or I wonder why it's like kept from us, or why our society doesn't have more tradition around this, or
Mm,
maybe we do, or how we didn't find it. Like I feel like everybody has these experiences at some point in life, and it's just interesting hearing about them. I
yeah,
feel maybe some people are more open than others, like this, like psychic, or I mean, this experiences you're having, Ingrid.
yeah.
Sometimes I think it's a big deal for a person to even have one. It's like
No.
some people get a lot. Yeah.
Did you try maybe regress therapy?
Which one? What do you mean? Say that one more time. What is it again?
Regress therapy, it's about that you are
Regression therapy.
yeah, regression therapy,
Oh,
sorry. Yes.
that's okay. No, okay, sorry, I understand now. Regression therapy. Like
Yeah.
I've never done it myself. No, I've
Mm-hmm.
never experienced it. I don't know anyone even actually that has.
Mm-hmm.
I've only heard people talk about it. Like, if someone can do it, super interesting.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's about that you are going, okay, I didn't make with hypnose, but I was in niveau of alpha, and
Really.
it's about like therapy that you came and you are looking into book of Akash. It's it's like computer of all our lives, past lives, these lives, every second or nanoseconds of our lives, and it's one of from the book of angels. And no, if you are not ready, this book will not let you enter and to see your past lives. But I was lucky, I entered and I saw maybe I think six or seven past lives of me. It was very interesting because you feel everything, you see everything, but you know also it's past. That can't happen something to you now in this moment. Even if I saw myself that I draw in the water or other situation, yes, you feel everything, you see everything, you remember persons. And what is the point of this therapy? That because you told that some people have or are scary from guns and from this stuff. So it's mean maybe they were in past life in the war in in this uh, in this therapy. You have in the end one big white fire. You are in one side, and your fear is the in other side, and you burn this fear from this past life in this fire, and in your present life it's looking like you will lost your fear, and also all person will, which do you have, for example, problems, will be cured also. Yeah. So, for example, I had always problem with my father, and I didn't knew why. And I found answers in my past lives. Why? So, in the end, I was on the right side of this fire, and my father on the left side. And I all these feelings which I had, I burned in this fire, and our relationship also in this life is better now after this experience.
Did you that's did you tell
Yeah.
your father or did you just keep it
No, I
personal?
did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't tell him, but I saw changes. I saw changes, and
Now
till
that's
now it's yeah. So when you have
incredible.
option, go try to therapy, this regression therapy, because it's a really really great experience. I was 6 hours in this alpha niveau, but I felt like 15 minutes.
Really? Oh wow. And
Yes,
you felt all these different things
yeah,
from your past life, like at the
yeah,
speed of thought.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
And
I find
for
that.
example, I I am very interested in this life for playing or for music on moment on violin,
Mm.
and I always wanted to play in this life violin, but I hadn't option, or my parents didn't give me, and then I worked and life happened. But I found in past lives that my father was my teacher of violin. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And what is funny, my father was teacher also in this life in the school.
Ah,
Uh,
yeah. So a teacher of
Yeah.
the violin in one life and a teacher,
Yeah.
reserve teacher in this. Did,
Yes.
did all of your past lives feel like human beings, or do we feel?
Yes.
Like I always
You.
wonder.
No.
I no. One time I was fox. Yes, I was fox, and one how say this animal moment. Uh, yeah, eagle. Eagle came. He took me with his nails, and then he was flying with me above one hill, and he let me fall down, and I was killed because I fell down, and it was from this high I died. Yes, one time I was fox. Yes, I remember this.
That's so wild. That's so
Yes.
just, I don't know, interesting. Yeah, my dad, I always think of my dad when I see eagles because he always said I'm going to come back as an eagle, and I feel like my imagination or that, but like it's like amazing trying to imagine this world or heaven or how angels speak to each one of us, but it's like we can only understand like through other people. It's like I'm trying to look through your glasses, Ingrid, to see
Mm-hmm.
this things you're describing. It's like it's tricky, but it's interesting. I don't know. So I,
Yeah.
you know,
For for me, angels, I'm speaking to angels same like I'm speaking with you.
yeah, yeah. And I feel like they can see us like very easily, but we can't see them. Like I feel like the veil they or whatever, like life and death. I feel like you're on the other side. But from that side, you can see us very clearly. From life, you cannot see them like so clear unless you have these experiences that you're having. And I don't. So I'm trying to understand like as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But even like the part of this, what you're saying is it's an experience is so new. Like, oh wow, I like that's interesting. That's never happened to me before. But another part of me is like, oh, like it feels familiar somehow. Like I believe
Mm-hmm.
that because my own experience was just like something feels like very real about it. So I
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's just cool when people talk about this kind of stuff for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
Look,
know. You have to know what you are feeling. You have to looking inside you, and then you will find answer.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, so when you like have these experiences, Ingrid, and then now maybe you're like going inward more. Do you like do you ever connect with some of the same spirits before, or is it just kind of help you go forward in a new way?
Uh, Also, I'm connected very tight with Michael, Michael, Archangel. He's like my guardian angel, I can say. And I'm speaking always with him only. And he's, I I don't know. I know when I need him, I'm speak to him, and I know then he's here because I feel him. Or I just see. I just see. Uh, I just see. How can say this? Mm, uh, figure cure, or you see light or sparks, or yeah. It's hard to explain,
Yeah. Eh,
but you feel.
Anyway,
Yes, the feeling, this, or what you are feeling is the most important because it's always right.
yeah, yeah. It's like a different kind of like a sense than we have. It's not vision or smell. It's like this new thing in
Yes,
some way. But anyway,
this
I really
sixth.
appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you trying to describe it, and I think you're describing it super well because I think it's very hard to describe. And bringing back
Mm.
your English after 18 years to try and
Yes, sorry,
describe
I'm
this thing that
still trying.
even with perfect English, I don't think you can describe this so easy. So I really appreciate
Mm,
you doing a good job.
mm. But sometimes when I am happy, I see them many when I'm in the bed. It's dark, and I see them many flying above me, and I see them clearly, many of them, but they are not archangels. But they are the smaller angels, which are playful and full of joy. Like when you, so I believe so. When you are really happy, you have these small angels around you always, and uh, they helps to you meet new people with same energy. Yeah, if that's makes sense.
Yeah. They help you connect. help you
That
connect
does
with people. Yeah.
Yeah.
make sense for sure. So, because even when you're talking about the regression therapy,
Hmm. Yes.
like I feel I feel like even like our discussion, like everybody here will hopefully have something meaningful like to them today. But for regression, it could to me it could be like, oh, maybe we were like meant you and I to talk, and you were meant to tell me about regression, and I'm like meant to go look later, and like I research it, and like maybe some angel
Yes.
or someone or
Yes.
something is supposed to find me that way. So this is all part of that, and I like just try
Mm-hmm.
to
Yes, did I
like
send you a
listen
message
in that.
from them? Yes, I know. Yes.
Yeah,
Sometimes before, not now anymore because my situation now, but before I became many messages for people from angels. So and they were so intense when I told myself, no, I will not this tell to this person because he will think I am total insane or something, no? But they were so intense and I heard them so loudly. So I thought, okay, I can't anymore. I say, and I don't care what this person will think about me. So when I did, this person always reacted like surprise, but it was like a help in this moment of life in this person which needed this message. Yeah.
yeah,
So, yeah.
interesting. Yeah, another thing I just want to say thank you for is like I'm always because I was so close with my dad, my father, and he passed in like 2022. So this stuff we're talking about, like, will I see him again? Is he safe? Is he waiting in heaven, like with these happy angels?
Mm-hmm.
This type of stuff, these things is the only thing keeping me from like such sad grief and like falling apart. And I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
going to be that way, but I start, yeah. So when I'm like searching for my dad, like when I hear you talk about these things or watch a video, it makes me like believe. It makes me believe, okay, I knew my intuition was right. I thought I believe more that we're all going to this place. Yeah, there's really no more comforting feeling in the world for me than that, right? Like I'm
Yes, but
always hoping to see him again.
yeah. Uh, yes, for example, what's happened now when you were speaking about your dad, I have shivers, and that means he came to me. And what I heard when you were speaking, that he told me that he's always with you, and something about a leaf. I don't know leaf, like a
Believe.
leaf from the tree. Tree. I don't know leaf.
Yeah, I mean, I could think about that for a few minutes. I'm not sure exactly, but okay, yeah. Anyway, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yes,
believe
and
you
that's
because
happened to me. Sorry, that's happened to me when I'm connected with someone. So it's mean we connected, and he felt safe, came to me. Yeah.
yeah. So probably I'm gonna be thinking about the leaves or leaves now
Yes.
for a day or two,
Sorry.
and I'm sure it will come. Yeah, but
Or letter,
yeah, I
letter. I don't know. You see, but I saw leaves. Leaf.
okay, okay, yeah. Anyway, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you told me. Thank you, Ingrid. I've
Mm,
I've only ever had that one other person. Another person. I think you might know her, Jeremy, someone we know. But yeah, she told me that too. Um, she was like asking to see me, and she told me this experience where she saw people and she would give messages to people all the time, and
yes.
not like for work or anything. And she kept trying to get me to come to her house. And one day, like in 3 weeks later, I went to her house, and she didn't want any money or nothing. She just wanted to tell me, oh, like someone is trying to get in touch with you, and it's like it looks like, and it was like figured out it was my father, and yeah, just similar thing. He said I'm with Mason all the time, and I always even like talk to my dad. I always say like wherever you are, just like wait there, and you know, like just wait
Mm-hmm.
for me. And the more time goes on, the more I can hear like my dad's spirit saying like it's okay, like I'm here. You don't have to beg me, and you don't have to beg spirit. Like I'll be here, and like that process is so slow and so long to like let go. But it's a really big deal in my life, and when you tell me these things, it's like I connect with you on that really meaningful thing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yeah, I feel like I could talk about it all day, but also I feel like like words don't even, I could just let it sink in what we've already said now. So interesting. I feel like I could just keep looking at this. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's interesting how these things works. Even if you are not looking for these things, they come to you and you can't nothing to do with.
Yeah, I thought Jeremy and I were talking about this recently, and I thought, there has to be like this big ceremony. Like I have to light the candles and pray and wear certain colors and all these things. But actually, no, even like you're saying at the train station, like it's happening all the time. Like it could be, so
Mm-hmm.
like even like relaxing, like just relaxing as a way to connect versus, yeah. Yeah, there's like 20 little things we've talked about today that feel like how this thing works, like spirituality, like our life on earth or God or death or angels. Like it's how does that work? Learning it's
Mm-hmm.
anyway. This is a cool one today, Jeremy, Ingrid, and
Yeah.
Kayla.
Would you like to guide us through a meditation?
Um, does anybody else? I mean, if anyone else guides them or wants to, I mean, I could. I'm letting that sink in. I could do one, but or if anyone else wants to, that's totally cool too. You or anybody else. But I
Yeah,
will if nobody wants to.
I can. I don't know if
Okay.
Kay is still here.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Um, well, if you wanted to, Ingrid, that would be super nice. You shared so many good things already. I'm glad you're still here, Kayla.
Mhm.
But yeah, uh, if you want, that'd, that'd be awesome. Usually we've been chatting for an hour, which is awesome, which is cool. But yeah, any kind of meditation or anything you want to do would be really nice.
Of- Mm, I don't have exactly meditation, which I am doing every day the same, because as I told you, I communicate with angels or with Michael, and it's like chat like with you now. So I speak with him. It's my kind of meditation. I don't have any other meditation. Do you understand? So yes, I don't know how.
Jeremy, take it away.
Yeah.
What's that?
Jeremy, you're leading the meditation.
Okay.
Thanks,
Okay.
Ingrid. I understand. Yeah.
All right. Well, so today, this meditation will help us connect with our guardian angels or anybody who feels like they want to connect with something that's spiritual within themselves and outside of themselves. So take a moment to make yourself comfortable. Taking a big breath. Make yourself comfortable. wiggling your toes, your feet, your legs, your knees, your hips, the middle of your lower back, the middle of your middle back, and your head. Relaxing your shoulders and your hands and your fingers. So just taking a moment to relax everything you need to. And you can keep your eyes open or your eyes closed. Depends on you and how you feel in the moment. And taking a gentle breath through your nose, expanding your chest and your belly, and then letting it soften on the way out. Trying this a few times on your own. Expanding and then softening. Expanding and softening. Expanding and softening. Good. Letting your breath soften your hands, soften your arms, soften your shoulders and your back, your legs, and your face, your neck and your head. And so today we can begin with a prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, guide us to your angels. Guide us with all of our hearts in the direction that we need to go. Connect us for the higher good to all the angels. They do what they should. Amen. And so while you're here, taking the time to be quiet on the inside. Quiet. And in your own way, listening inside for something. For guidance. Or conversation with an angel. And now, in your heart, say something inside, something that you choose in order to connect with your angel or angels. Say that phrase or whatever you're saying inside. With your heart. Good. Now bring your focus from your heart up to your third eye. And when you're there, again, communicating with that phrase or whatever you say inside. And now, listen. 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 And inside, isn't it nice to know that we can say whatever we want in our heart to guardian angels? And then we listen. And with that power, come back down to your heart. And we say a closing prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, thank you for connecting us to our angels. Thank you to the angels for connecting with us. And may they and us continue to communicate for all eternity. Om, peace, amen. And in your own way, gently coming back to your body and to the room, and taking a big breath, filling your body with air, and let it go everywhere. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes in your own way. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Ingrid. Thanks, Kayla and Ingrid, for coming.
I thank you that I can join. Yes.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody. Yeah, I think that we're going to sign off soon. Is there anything anybody else would like to share?
Mm.
No.
No.
No? Okay. Well, everybody,
Bye.
happy angel seeking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
thinking of
Thank
my
you.
dad. Wow, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay. Ciao.
Okay, ciao.